What if I told you that the reason you feel tired every day has nothing to do with what you're doing? You didn't work all day. You didn't lift anything heavy. You didn't push your body to its limits. And yet, you feel exhausted, drained, unmotivated, like your energy just disappeared. So let me ask you something. If you did nothing all day, then why are you so tired? The answer might change the way you see your own mind. Here's the truth most people never realize. Your body and your mind don't get tired the same way. Your body gets tired from movement, but your mind gets tired from thinking. And the problem is, your mind never stops. Not when you're lying in bed, not when you're scrolling your phone, not even when you think you're resting. It just keeps going. Think about your day. How many thoughts ran through your head today? Worries about your future, regrets about your past, comparing yourself to others, overthinking conversations, imagining worst-case scenarios. Even when your body is still, your mind is running non-stop. And that is where your energy is going, not into physical work, but into invisible mental effort. This is called mental fatigue, and it's one of the most exhausting things you can experience, because you can't see it, you can't measure it, but you feel it. Let's make it real. You pick up your phone for just 5 minutes. You start scrolling. You see people traveling, winning, smiling, living what looks like a perfect life. And without even noticing, your brain starts comparing. Why am I not there yet? What am I doing wrong? Everyone else is ahead of me. That's not rest. That's pressure. Add notifications, messages, news, endless content. Your brain is constantly processing, reacting, analyzing. So by the end of the day, your body did nothing. But your mind is exhausted. Now here's where it gets deeper. Sometimes, you're not tired because you did too much. You're tired because you're avoiding something. Let me explain it another way. It's like carrying a backpack. At first, it's light. You don't even notice it, but slowly, you keep adding weight, stress, expectations, fear, regret, pressure, and you never take anything out. Now imagine carrying that all day. Eventually, even standing feels exhausting. That's your mind. You're not lazy. You're overloaded. And sometimes, it's not even about thoughts. It's about emotions. Feeling not good enough. Feeling behind in life. Feeling misunderstood. Feeling like you're trying, but it's never enough. You don't talk about it. You don't show it, but you carry it. And over time, it drains you. Quietly, that's why you feel tired, even when nothing big happened. Now here's the part most people get wrong. You think, I just need more rest. I need more sleep. I need to do less. But even after sleeping, you still feel tired. Why? Because you don't just need rest. You need a reset. Sleep can recharge your body, but it can't clear your mind. So what actually helps? Not doing nothing, but doing the right things. Slow your mind down, not your body, your mind. Sit in silence for a few minutes. No phone, no noise. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. That's okay. It means your mind has been running too fast for too long. Reduce constant consumption. Your brain is not built for endless scrolling. Every video, every post, every piece of content costs energy. Give your mind a break from input. Clear mental clutter. Write things down. Your thoughts, your worries, your plans. When everything stays in your head, it becomes chaos. Face what you're avoiding. Avoidance is exhausting. Even a small step forward can release a huge amount of mental pressure. Add meaning to your life. Sometimes, you feel tired because your life lacks direction. Same routine, same habits, same thoughts. No challenge, no growth, no purpose. And when your brain isn't engaged, it feels drained. But the moment you do something meaningful, something that matters to you, you feel alive again. That's not random. That's how your brain works. Energy doesn't come from doing nothing. It comes from doing something that matters. So the next time you feel tired, even after doing nothing, don't call yourself lazy. Ask yourself, what has my mind been doing all day? Because that's where your energy went. Not into your body, but into your thoughts. You're not broken. You're not weak. And you're definitely not alone. You've just been carrying too much for too long without even realizing it. And maybe, right now, it's time to put some of that weight down. Pause, breathe, slow your mind, because your energy, your clarity, your peace, they're not gone. They're just buried under everything you've been carrying. And maybe the hardest part about all of this is that after a while, you stop questioning the tiredness. You start accepting it. It becomes your normal. You wake up already feeling drained, You move through the day on autopilot. And by night, you're too exhausted to even understand why. That's when the mind starts telling you stories. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you're not disciplined enough. Maybe everyone else is just stronger than you. But none of that is true. The real problem is much deeper. When your mind stays overloaded for too long, it begins to change the way you see yourself. At first, it's just exhaustion. Then it becomes self-doubt. Then slowly, it starts becoming your identity. You stop saying, "I feel tired," and start believing, "I am this kind of person." That's the moment it becomes dangerous. Because once exhaustion becomes identity, you stop fighting it. You stop trying. You stop believing change is possible. And that's exactly how people get stuck for months, sometimes even years. Not because they lack potential, but because they've been mentally carrying too much for too long. Every unfinished thought, every fear, every expectation, every comparison, every regret, all of it keeps sitting in the background, quietly draining your energy, quietly shaping your beliefs. And the scary part is, most people never realize it's happening. They think they need more motivation, more discipline, more productivity hacks. But motivation cannot fix mental exhaustion. Discipline cannot grow in a mind that never rests. Because this isn't a work problem. It's an energy problem. It's an emotional load problem. It's a thought pattern problem. And until that changes, nothing outside of you will truly help. So instead of asking, "How do I work harder?" ask yourself something more important. What is stealing my energy every single day? Is it overthinking? Is it comparing your life to everyone online? Is it fear of failing? Is it the pressure of trying to become perfect? Because sometimes the biggest energy drain isn't what you do. It's what you keep replaying in your head. The mind remembers what it repeats. If every day begins with stress, comparison, and endless scrolling, your brain starts to treat that as normal. And what becomes normal becomes automatic. That's why you keep falling into the same cycle. Wake up tired, go through the day drained, end the day guilty, sleep, repeat. But here's the truth that changes everything. Anything the mind has learned can be unlearned. The patterns that drained you can be broken. The version of yourself that feels alive again still exists. It's still there, buried under noise, buried under mental clutter, buried under habits that no longer serve you. You do not need to become a completely new person. You need to remove what's been covering the real you, the clear you, the focused you, the peaceful you, the version of you that still has energy, still has purpose, still has strength. And it begins with small choices, small moments of awareness. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing in the morning, pause, breathe, give your mind a moment to wake up in peace. Instead of avoiding everything that feels uncomfortable, face one small thing. Just one. A message you need to send. A task you need to begin. A decision you need to make. One small action tells your brain something powerful. I am still in control. And every time you repeat that, your mind begins to trust you again. The heaviness starts to lift. The resistance slowly fades. And one day, without even realizing it, you wake up and feel lighter. Not because life became easier, but because your mind stopped carrying what never belonged there. That's when your energy comes back. That's when clarity returns. That's when you begin to feel like yourself again. So if you've been feeling tired even after doing nothing, please remember this. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not broken. You have simply been carrying too much for too long. And take back control of your mental energy. Make sure you subscribe, because your mind deserves better. And this is just the beginning.